Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Tactics Ogre Reborn. Last time we left off, we started the neutral route, and today we are going to be continuing with it. I don't know if I'll be able to get through everything today, but full disclosure, I straight up have a guide pulled up on how to recruit every character for neutral here, to make sure I don't miss anything. It seems like we have a few name generics and some other interesting characters. I just want to do this to make sure I don't miss anything. So we have that pulled up so I can refer to it as needed. But I guess we can just kind of work on things now. I don't think any of these... Well, this might be new. Runway, the Gallish colony... Yeah, I guess some of this will change. Runway, the Wallister Resistance met with Galgastani leaders to negotiate the dissolution of the army and the formal handover Krytonai. The signals the end of the Kingdom of Galgastan established by Barbados. Galgastani joined the resistance. They are eager to prove their mettle. Large number of refugees fled Rime for neighboring regions when the Bakram invaded. Those who had taken up in Fidok have started to make their way home. The Bakram claim the restoral of public order in Rime is to thank for this, but refugees state their poor treatment at the hands of the people of Fidok has forced them to leave. Mount Waybri erupts. We've seen that one. Almorca Castle attacked. Remnants of the army. The resistance suffered few losses, but were caught off guard by the late night assault and the castle fell. Elite Galgastani forces were made up of Barbados loyalists, and most have continued the fight. Though Krytonai has been annexed, it will be some time before the resistance wins the heart of its people. And then the $50,000 bounty, or 50,000 Goth. Vice Bozek, once a top member of the resistance, now has a bounty of 50,000 Goth on his head. This is the largest in recorded history. Vice is accused of plotting to kill Duke Ronway, and has not been seen for over a month. He was a childhood friend of Denim Pavel, the hero of Goliath. Alrighty, so yeah, we got some updates and stuff here. We've heard about Ozma, seen about Ozma, Oz, and all them. I guess I'll just swipe away their notifications really quickly. Yeah. One sister, and Oz. There we go. Alright, cool. So now we just, progress here. We get a cutscene.
Canopus.
And so we get to see the war in cutscene, specifically without Gildas here. I believe Gildas was here before as well, because it was Myrddin and Gildas. So Myrddin is one of the characters that I can recruit. I think there's like 7 unique characters for neutral that I can recruit. Most of them are not interesting, but there's a few.
And Denim too. I'm glad to see you both well.
I'm glad to see you well too, Myrddin. I'm not going to be happy when Nybeth, like, fucking brings, what's his face back?
And you, Sir Myrddin.
Gildas. That's going to be a very sad day.
How is he?
The Starseer remains lost in the mists of sleep, but he draws breath and is whole of body.
That is well then. And Lancelot and Gildas, have they not returned?
I've seen neither since the night of the Bakram attack.
It was Sir Gildas who saved me from the Dark Knight's swords that night. Would that I had been warrior enough to return the favor.
I'm sure both will return unharmed. And besides, there was little you could do.
I don't think either of them are going to return unharmed, Myrddin, but I appreciate the vote of confidence.
I hear you search for Vice. You know where he makes his den?
No, but there is a price on his head. Not many places where a wanted man can hide.
Indeed.
He would have to go to ground, or well under it, to hide from both the Resistance and what remains of the Galgastani.
Aye. As we were leaving Rime, I received report that a company led by an unnamed Dark Knight had taken to the high road. A commander he was, called to Heim to help defend the town from partisans.
Of course, these partisans must be the Liberation Front. They intend to strike the fortress at Bode, I'm sure of it. If Vice should be there...
They'll have his head in a sack by morn.
We ought make for Heim at once, Denim. How will you ride, Myrddin?
With your party, of course. Denim, I know you serve his grace, but I also know you would not leave Vice to die an ignoble death. Good. Let us ride.
Yeah, we're basically racing to see who executes Vice first. Oh, poor Vice. Poor Vice. So we are going to Bode. So apparently the next characters that I can recruit are after the battle at Tynemouth Hill against Gamp. Let me just make sure. Here, let's see. We get you after the battle at Quadriga, after the battle in Port Ashton, and this one's after the battle at Tynemouth. So, yeah, we continue here, and it seems like we are going to be taking out Vice. And also, we have Murden in the party now, which we already had Murden. And he's very, very strong. But now he's, you know, joined the party again. Oh, wow. Can I put... So, we have a battle. One of the sets of characters I can get says, after the battle at Tynemouth Hill against Gamp. Can I put Gamp in battle against Gamp? That'll be super, super neat. I mean, the thing we saw mentioned, like, 2 people being 2 of each person. There's like, oh, there's 2 people, or people that were dead are now alive and stuff, so... I mean, I guess that makes sense. It would be funny to throw Gamp in in a battle against himself. Alrighty, so... What are we doing? Level sync is on. Surya is a guest. Okay, so this is just fighting you. And here's Surya. So I imagine we need to save you, but you're gonna be incredibly strong because you have all the equipment I put on you, and you're a shaman, so... The enemies will be able to beat up on you pretty easily, though. So do we have to actually save you in this battle? Oh, that might be a pain. We're actually gonna put Yuria in. I wanna see what she's like. Olivia can come in, Deneb. Then we got Azelstan, RSL, and sure, we'll use Murden since we just got him. That looks like a squad to me. So, scout the battlefield a little bit. So yeah, this should be a pretty simple battle. I'm gonna cancel the AI for everyone. I do want to see how things change. I don't think Surya was in this fight the first time, right? It was just Oz?
Gave us quite a chase, Abuna. But now it's back to Heim for you.
Godless woman. You killed them all.
Our work is done, Oz. We withdraw.
Hold, sister. I've another prize. The leader of the rabble. Bring her forward. Slew every Bakram soldier that marched with us from Rhyme, this one did. A real firebrand.
That's true, her element is fire.
But she doesn't hold a candle to you, dear sister.
Yeah, I don't blame... Surya's...
Kill me and have done with it.
Surya's floating in the cutscene because I have the cloud... Is it the cloud shoes or the cloud ring on her? That's funny. She's floating.
Surya, you live!
Forgive me, Abuna. This is not how I meant to meet again.
You've no cause to seek forgiveness. It is I who have troubled you.
If you see my father, tell him his daughter met an honorable death.
Is this touching melodrama played out? Take him away.
Think not on the grave, Surya. Live, and know they dare not kill me.
Yeah, this is definitely a different version of the cutscene. Surya was not here before.
What do you plan to do with her, Oz?
She'll make a fine gift for the High Champion, I should think.
Oh, I recall no order to take her alive. Besides, look at her. She'd sooner choke on her own tongue than go a willing captive.
Her eyes give the truth to your words. What am I to do with her, sister?
You rely on me too much, little brother. Decide for yourself.
Ooh, such bile. So be it. But where to begin? Darkest lords of Weir View, grab fast these legs and drag them down.
Oh.
You've a wicked streak, Oz.
Interesting. So you're gonna you got leadened in a cutscene. That's weird.
Enjoy your games, but don't tarry too long.
Run, if you can.
Wow, that's messed up. You're gonna make her slow and then be like, run away.
Name your conspirators and the location of their fastness, and I'll spare your meager life.
Damn! We're too late! Saria, we're coming!
I've drunk my fill of these Wallister dregs. A Dark Knight's work is never done.
Alrighty, well we gotta save Saria. Yeah, she's leaden, so she's not floating anymore. Oh no! Okay, but all I have to do is defeat Oz, so this shouldn't be too hard. I will need to save Saria, obviously. So, what could you do for me? You have a free stirring full core. Grants aircraft. Unfortunately, I can't get the Ardent Conga going. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. But, this is gonna be a very, very fast fight, because I am just going to run in here and murder what's-his-face as quickly as possible. Although we obviously have to make sure that Saria lives. And I believe the AI is going to be controlling you, which is unfortunate. Yep. At least shoot Oz? No? You had the stuff to do it. Denim's just flying. Everybody's like, what the hell? Why is Denim flying? All the enemies, that is. The leader of the Resistance can fly, and he has no wings! How weird! Alrighty. Boom, boom. Yeah, this should be a very, very fast route. And of course I won't show the battles that are just like, kind of, you know, samey. As far as the other ones. This one had like a unique cutscene, and it's a slightly different circumstance, so I felt the need to show this one. This is also the first battle where I can use Yuria, so I just wanted to show her a little bit. But for the most part, I'll probably be skipping a lot of the battles just so we can see all the juicy cutscenes and stuff. So, yeah, we're gonna be able to get through this one pretty quickly, I think. Like I said, hopefully I can finish it all today. It is interesting just seeing where the different places that the different characters end up. Alright. Ardent Conga. Everybody enjoy your spellcrafts. And yeah, giving everybody MP. Oh my god, that's so good. That's amazing. And now, I can give spellcraft to, like, my shamans and stuff for when they cast their summons. That'll be super cool. Alright, what an interesting class. Someone did mention the pumpkin golems could also become songstresses, which is cool. I was wondering if any other class could, or any other character, rather. And sure enough, yes. That's a dead Saria.
Your father, Denim. He lives.
My father? What? How?
I really wish you weren't so incredibly stupid, AI. Just, like, run away.
You must rescue him from the Dark Knights.
Or, I don't know, use your magic?
He knows. He knows.
Saria! No!
Well, at least we got to see what your death thing looks like, so... Now we can just, Chariot Terra back, and I guess I'm gonna have to focus on healing you, because the AI is so stupid, and I hate them for it. Alright, this should be it. I guess I was a little bit hard on Saria. She was kind of surrounded by a ton of enemies, and, leadened. I still wish she would have attacked, ever. But, you know, she was in a bit of a rough situation, I'll give her that, and I should have healed with the Nalto earlier. But, yeah, we're good now. I'm pretty sure this is going to be it. You do have a judgment to use, although I don't know if you can actually hit with that. Can you hit with the Howling Rage? Damn it. The judgment will only do 21 damage, no point. Deneb should be able to win here with a, Word of Pain. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Saria lives.
It's a dark day, sees the likes of you. Get the better of me.
I don't know, it looks pretty bright out here to me. My day's going great. Got to go to the gym today and everything. Got to get my lift on. I haven't been able to go since I was sick for so long. But we're good now. Bum. Beautiful. Nice level up, Lydia. Warning. Some of my units are growing pissed. Yeah, Ars.
Do not have doubts about the course you pursue.
Yeah, I know, Arcel. We were warned about this. I can fix you. It's fine.
My friends may be lost, but my battle is not over. Denim, your father, Abuna Pranset. He lives. We held him safe in our care until a short while ago.
What? How? Where is he?
The Dark Knights left with him just before you arrived.
Why would they bestir themselves over one man?
The Dark Knights care nothing for who rules the Isles. Denim, it is your father, Pranset Pavel, whom they seek.
What could they possibly want with him?
I know little more than you, but I can offer one piece of the puzzle. They seek someone, or something, called Mana Flora. Whatever it may be, they are bent on finding it, and there is but one man who knows where it is.
My father.
Your father holds the key to this war.
What? So Goliath was all just to capture my father?
You had best leave. There's no knowing when they might return.
And what will you do, sister?
I mean to help Abuna Pranset.
Alone? Foolishness! What can you hope to accomplish? She'll not listen to me. Perhaps you could dissuade her from this madness.
Madness is a bit... well, yes. What if you were to come with us?
I'm sorry, but I will not serve under a duke who sanctions the slaughter of innocents.
Okay, so yeah, we don't get Surya on this path because Surya's not happy with us.
Besides, I have my own duties as head of the Liberation Front. I owe it to our fallen to carry on.
Oh, sister.
Yeah, I do think I saw that the only path you get all four sisters on is Chaos, which I gotta say is quite the boon. I do like having the complete set.
Look after Sistina for me.
Father lives. I must tell Koshua.
Alright, there we go. I'm like doubting myself now. I'm like, did that cutscene originally have Surya in it and I had to save Surya? I'm doubting now. Okay, I just verified really quickly. I watched the video where I fought Oz in the last one, and yes, Surya was not there. The cutscene was slightly different, and also the cutscene was a little bit different without Gildas there. There's a character that runs in and tells them that the Dark Knights make for Bode and stuff. It's slightly different, and obviously you're going there for different reasons and stuff like that. So yeah, just slightly different, but different nonetheless. So now we're making our way back to Almorica. Yeah, we don't get access to Surya. Luckily, I still have her, because I am special. Okay, so these are just updates. Yeah, he's in an unwaking sleep. Managed to learn a spell. He's made a few words. When folk hoping to be wooed by this handsome warrior left disappointed as he can manage a little more spell. Gildas and Murden are as chalk and cheese. And Surya asked to join the resistance, but did not feel their paths are in the same course. Since then, she has not been heard from. I wonder if he just straight up die. He was captured again by Oz and Ozma. Oz died. And that's about it. Okay. Cool. Cool. See, I can understand why you don't get Surya on either the neutral route or the lawful route, because, yeah. I mean, I can't really stand for a duke that slaughters innocents either. It's going to be interesting, like I said, to see how Denim reconciles with that and everything, but god, it's going to be so hard to press that button. That's such a hard first decision to make to get you on that path. Like, I could see from, like, a story standpoint, Denim making that decision in his naivety, because he is young and he just wants to follow orders, basically. But me having to press the button makes me feel bad, because I'm just like, no, not doing it. But we gotta see all the paths, so...
Then you're telling me we don't know where Bozek has gone?
That's right, my lord. Nor did the Dark Knights give any indication they knew.
This business with the Dark Knights. Why did you engage them?
I don't understand, my lord.
You knew full well that Galgastan had not yet been brought to heel, but still you slew a champion of the Dark Knights.
We can ill afford to make an enemy of them now. You were tasked with finding the renegade Vice Bozek, were you not? Better to leave the rabble-rousers to fend for themselves.
I couldn't.
Enough! What's done is done. Dispatch an envoy to Fidok. There is yet time to settle this with ink and quill.
Yes, my lord.
Further, we will raise the price on Bozek's head to 10,000 Goth.
10,000? Didn't the Warren report just tell me that it was 50,000? I'm not crazy, right? It did say 50,000. It said it was the highest bounty ever. And now you're saying we're raising it to 10?
Shall be done.
We cannot suffer him to come and go as he wills. With a bounty so high, he will think twice before making his presence known. As for the rest, it is in the hands of the headhunters. Our foremost concern is rooting out what followers of Balbatos remain and securing Caritini. To which end, I want you to travel to Ashton.
To find these followers of Balbatos?
Difficult to say. We only know that you face a formidable foe. We've not heard from one of our companies stationed in Ashton for some time. We believe them responsible. What's worse, the casualties were not limited to our soldiers. Many small folk have turned up dead as well. Our response must be swift, decisive. I wish for you to lead it. I trust I may rely upon you.
Yes, my lord.
Splendid. You're to leave at once. Oh, there was one other thing. Scarce more than a rumor, in truth.
We are told that a man matching the description of the Zenobian knight Sir Gildas has been seen in Ashton.
Sir Gildas? What would he be doing there?
Took fright and fled from Rhyme, no doubt. Bloody coward.
If he was here, I'd like to see you say that, you little bastard.
Sir Gildas is no coward!
Silence! I'll not have you at each other's throats. Go to Ashton. Send back word of what has happened. I know our hero will not disappoint.
God, Ronway's such a stupid asshat. I hate him so much.
Sister, wait!
He's such a bastard. Like, I hate it so much, and I hate even more how much of a lapdog Denim is in this route. God.
What does the great hero need of me?
Please, don't.
Is this just going to unfold the same exact way?
Still upset, aren't you?
If you have no urgent need, I'll be on my way.
It's father. He's alive.
What? So he lives. What now?
What now? We rescue him. What else?
Even if he's no true father to us.
What do you mean?
I mean, we are orphans, brother. He is not our father. Not by blood, at any rate.
No. Who told you this? It's a lie. It must be.
It is no lie. I overheard him talking about it once, long ago. In all the world. You're the only family I have.
Why tell me this only now?
Because you're leaving me.
Leaving you? Scarce a moment goes by we are not at each other's side. And so it shall remain. I will never leave you.
There is the lie. Someday you will cast me aside as you did Vice.
No, sister.
Yeah, I definitely understand Kashawa way more here, because not only did we go back on our ideals and basically side with the Duke anyway, we're now chasing down our former friend and going to kill him on Duke Ronway's word, basically. It's like, ugh.
you!
Koshua!
Goodbye, Kashiwa. So yeah, I don't think that changed at all, really. At least I don't recall it being any different. Alright, so we're on our way to Port Ashton. So apparently, go to Tynemouth, and then after Tynemouth, I'm supposed to head to Chrysaro. Because there is a battle here against Gamp. Defeat the enemy leader. Will it let me put Gamp in against Gamp? God, I hope it will. Here you are. Please let me do it. It'll be so funny. Murden, get out. Gamp. Yes, yes. Go, my pretty. Fight yourself. I wish you could, like, make them attack each other and then they'd have, like, that Spider-Man meme moment where they just point at each other.
I remember you, boy. The wheel brought us back together, has it? Someone out there must like go Gamp. Obda! Berda! Timmy!
Yeah, here's Obda and Berda. They're still alive at this point. So this fight I probably will cut out because
I'm acquainted with Berda and Obda. But I've been through
yeah, Gamp.
Sanga to battle.
But I'm probably gonna cut most of this gonna cut most of this out because we have seen this and it's a pretty simple battle. So yeah, you got the cockatrices.
Time to repay his eminence's.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, this doesn't really change that much. We're gonna have some Gamp on Gamp violence here. Damn. Gamp can't recruit his own beasts. How unfortunate. I wish I could.
Yes.
Damn right it is.
Next we meet will be the last.
Alright, goodbye, Gamp. I do also have to keep an eye on RSL. I've looked up ways to raise characters' loyalty, and apparently getting their leveling their skills up is one way. I can also just make sure I don't attack any Galgastan characters with RSL. That's another way to kind of be safe here. Yep. Are you like leaving?
Do you not have doubts about the course you pursue?
Okay, you're not leaving. Okay, so I think something I can do is I can train and just level RSL's like weapon skills up. So let me try that. There we go. Okay, so he says I just got a weapon skill and the message changed, which I think this is better than the other one. So we just gotta keep leveling up our weapon skill and we should be good. There we go. Okay, so we've gotten a few levels. I'll get a few more and we should be good here with RSL. So that'll be good. That'll be good. That wasn't too hard at all. There we go. This unit looks favorably upon your decisions and shares an understanding with you. I also just realized I was like, oh, I can't attack Gamp because he's Galgastan. You're not Galgastan. I was thinking of Azulstan. You're Wallister because of course you are. That's kind of your whole thing. So yeah, it's nice that you were so incredibly against my decisions and you got to the point where you absolutely hated me. And I just let you train with a crossbow for like 5 minutes, and now you're like, alright, you know what, Denim, you're alright. Video games are wild. That was not bad at all. Enjoy your 3 XP. And I should still keep the love you had for me. So, let's just make sure RSL... Oops. What in the world? I don't even know what that menu was. Weird. Okay. I think that just lists how many of each type I have. Yeah. How many of each class I have. Very, very odd. Okay, so RSL, yep, looks favorably upon my decisions. We can put you back on your Cupido bow. There we go. See? It's just like in, you know, like farming sims, like Stardew Valley and Harvest Moon and stuff. It's like, this character's not really interested in me at all, but I gave them 10 flowers, and now we're ready to have children together. Video games are so cool. So now, after Tynemouth, after the battle against Gamp, I am supposed to head to Chrysaro. I'm also going to start creating some saves here, just in case. So, head over here.
The Balbatus loyals fell upon them at Tynemouth. A tenacious lot, I'll give them that. We lost near 20 men uprooting those who had gone to ground in the city.
What business is it of his? Why are you here, hero? Come to aid the Hierophant's men as you did the partisan rats in Bode?
Enough.
But he is a traitor.
I said enough. Forgive her, Denham. She speaks in anger.
It's fine.
I hate to part so soon, but I fear I must. They've taken captives and holed themselves up in Quadriga Fortress. I douse one fire only to have 10 others kindle in its place. No rest for the weary, eh? Do not let her words dishearten you, Denham. I know you for the man you truly are.
Yeah, people are understandably pissed off at Denham in this particular version of events. So that's a special event that we just got, and this is going to get me 3 named generics, basically. Those 3 characters you just saw there. The Valkyrie, the Wizard, and the Knight. So if we go over here to the fortress, we should be able to get all of them. So let's go ahead and put everyone in. I do really like Yuria just for her ability to restore people's MP. It is incredibly nice, I must say. So, yep, there they are. So basically, it looks like I have to revive them because they're all downed, actually. That's a bit of a pain in the ass, but if I can revive them and keep them alive, then these are 3 characters I can get access to, which is cool. So, yeah. We're definitely going to need Donalto in here, so goodbye RSL. And yeah, shouldn't be too bad of a battle. RSL wouldn't be very effective on this one anyway, because we do not have the high ground, so let's go ahead and just get this one over with really quickly. I'll probably cut most of it out, just if there's any dialogue or something, I'll show that.
Festa, are you injured?
More grist for the mill. I'll make corpses of you all.
Okay, Bodis. Let's vanquish Bodis. So, I imagine I don't have to actually get them up. I just have to kill Bodis before any of them disappear, which I think shouldn't be too hard. You are a wizard, after all. Oh well, I think you're dead already. Like, basically the first opportunity I get to touch you. Summons OP.
Hierophant, forgive me.
Bye, Bodis. Yep. Okay, that was pretty easy. And they should be good. They're taking dirt naps currently, but they're not dead. So, I think that's fine. I saved beforehand if I do actually need to revive them all to get them. But yeah, no, it looks like they're good, so... Chamos wants to join the party. Kamos, Festa, and Tamos. Neato. There you go. There we get a cutscene.
Selena! It is good to see you.
So the thinning of the guards was your work. This marks twice you've saved my life. You have my thanks. Oh, him. He's no enemy. He's a captive here.
Hobrim? What?
So Hobrim, this way.
Damn, I did not expect to see you here. Hey, Hobrim.
This is...
I know you. Denham, yes?
You can see him.
Nay, 'tis more a feeling than a seeing. He has the air of a hero to him.
Denham Pavel, if it please you.
It does. I am Hobrim. Hobrim Vandam.
So Hobrim may lack the gift of sight, but he is gifted in other ways. Hobrim Steelsong, they call him. It was he who dispatched what guards remained here.
I hear you fight the Dark Knights. Are they your true enemy, then?
Are they... I hear you fight the Dark Knights, are they your true enemy, then? In truth, yes. I mean, I imagine that's probably what I want to say. Let's see, is Hobrum? Yeah. You recruit Hobrum after the battle at Quadriga Fortress by giving him the first dialogue option when presented with a choice. Okay, yeah, just wanted to be sure.
As I draw breath, the Dark Knights are my foemen.
I mean, that's also just what I think. I mean, for sure.
Had they not come to these islands, had they not lent their swords to the Bakram, this conflict would not be.
I see, in a manner of speaking. Let me join your struggle then. Should I prove more a burden than a boon, I will depart, bearing you no malice.
You would be welcome.
You would be a welcome addition.
Ah, with Sir Leonard's permission. I had promised him my sword.
You have it, and my blessing besides. You make for Ashton, yes? Then promise me you'll return in one piece.
Alrighty, there we go. So now on this particular route, we just have 2 more characters to get, and we are done getting all of the unique neutral route characters. So the next one is after or at the battle in Port Ashton. So we just have to go over here, and then we get our other 2 characters. They are characters we have seen before. Alright, so who do I want to put in the fight? Hobrum! Why don't you hop in the fight, friend? What weapon do I have on you? Do I have a better katana for you? I do, I have the sweep blade. Sure. Oh yeah, and it gives you casts of Hellhound. Yeah, that was wild. Okay, well enjoy that. Cool. Hobrum can have that. And who else do we want to use? RSL maybe? Alright, and let's check out the battle here. So, there's a bunch of dead sitting around. If I can... There they are. Oelius and Diavold. These are the 2 characters we can get, which is cool, because I saw you on the previous run I did, but I couldn't recruit you, and I also fought Sir Diavold, which was interesting, but yep, you're a Terror Knight that I could get, which is pretty cool. Sir Diavold Age. Alrighty, so, we just gotta knock this battle out really quickly. Shouldn't be too bad. Keeping them alive shouldn't be, too difficult. And yes, this.
Brother!
Yep, and there's Gildas. They didn't mention Gildas was here. Yep. This is the other thing. Damn. Gildas, no! So this is Nybeth's work.
What's going on down there? Gildas! Wait!
No! Stay away!
Stand back, Oleus!
Help! Please, help us!
We'll be there as soon as we can!
I'm on my way! Walius. Okay, and we just have a couple of characters to take out, so this shouldn't be too bad. Did I put the exercising on you? I think I took it. Oh wait, no, you have it. Cool. You also have Absolution on, which I can take off at this point, I suppose. Here's Holbrum casting Hellhounds. God, that makes that like one of the best relics I've gotten. Just getting free casts of like one of the best magic spells in the game. Oh my god, this salamander just did 400 damage with one hit because I had a magic up and that nature buff where you do extra damage with elemental attacks. That was pretty nuts. This is also just about the end of the fight here, so I can probably start showing it now. There's one character left that we will be able to make short work of. So, yep, and both of the characters survived. Actually, Diavold won.
What has befallen Gildas?
Yeah, Gildas is having a bit of a rough time of it, isn't he? Poor Gildas. Ba-da-da-da-da. There we go. There's a victory. Got ourselves a cutlass. Not that I particularly care, but there we go. Also level up Holbrum a little bit.
Thank you for your aid, Knight. I am Oleus. And this is my brother. Forgive his silence. He is not given much to conversing.
No, I would thank you myself. My name is Devold. Forgive my rasp.
Alright, Devold. I guess I'll call you Devold instead of Divold, even though that's really funny to me.
My brother is ill. It has ravaged his throat.
Is that what it is, or is it that your brother is a zombie?
I am Denim. I fight for the Resistance. Please, you must tell me what has happened here.
That knight who attacked, the one with the foreign crest upon his armor, he was one of yours?
Gildas, you mean? Yes, he was a staunch ally. I had not seen him since the night of the Bakram attack on Rhyme. No one knew what had befallen him.
Ah, then I have ill news for you. That was not the man you know.
No, I'm quite certain that was Gildas.
You mistake me. Did you not see them? The ones pallid of flesh.
What? The zombies? What are you saying? You don't mean that Gildas... No!
There is a man who wields the walking dead as you wield your sword. He plays with death, defiling the very substance of life and profaning all that is sacred.
Who is he?
The most vile necromancer in Galgastan, Nybeth Obdelord, my father.
Oh, damn. Another one of Nybeth kids. Damn, Nybeth has a lot of kids. Okay, interesting. We already seen all your other kids and your wife, but you have another one.
I am Oleus Obdelord, the necromancer's daughter, though it gives me no pride to say it.
Nybeth, what foul turn is this?
Please, you must let us join your resistance. We would aid you in defeating the necromancer.
You'd fight your own father? For true?
Yes. My brother.
Your eyes will tell you what my tongue cannot.
What are you? Do you even live?
A riddle, to be sure, to which not even I know an answer. My bones are knit with magics, not sinew. What's more, though my head is mine, my body is another's.
Oh wow, you're like Frankenstein together. Interesting.
What?
My brother was executed by Barbatos when the warring began, as an example to others who would defy the Hierophant. But my father, Nybeth, used a soul-fetching spell to call him back from the shores of death.
A soul fetch?
Yes. I was returned to this world against my will, a full 5 days after my departure. When I awoke, I found that my body was not my own. My father had affixed my head to another corpse. He told me then that my old body had suffered damage too great to be of further use, but I suspect that was a lie. He merely wanted to see if the transposing would work.
That and the soul fetch was incomplete.
It is a difficult thing to fetch a departed soul and seat it within a mortal shell. Though my father's magic did bind me to this body, I know not how long it will endure.
What happens when the spell wears off?
Death. Again.
I'm sorry.
Our father continues his experimentations, trying to perfect the spell. He has even joined in league with Barbatos, the very man who killed his son, to satisfy his need for corpses. I hate him. For his betrayal, for what he did to my brother. I hate him.
Very well, you may join us.
Join our ranks. March with us.
Thank you. You'll not regret it.
Let us after Nybeth, then. I've seen enough of this dark work here. I do not care to see more.
I have heard that our father has crossed the straits to the Isle of Banamuba.
Then we must make haste.
Alright, there we go. And with that, there's only one more character we can recruit, and I believe they are in Chapter 4, so I'm gonna have to do a bit of playing here to get all of these things. So, cool. Two more characters. So, Bon Hamuba, which means we gotta go through Mount Hedon. Let's check out the Warren Report. Because we've never actually been able to see the Warren Report entry for them. We can see he was later seen in Port Ashton, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Yep, and it doesn't mention he's a zombie. Galgastani from Brigantis, he's the son of the necromancer Nybeth and brother to Oelius. When war broke out, he was slain for opposing Hierophant Barbados, but his father later resurrected him through necromancy. However, his new body consists of patchwork corpses, and he has changed irrevocably. Yeah, it's crazy. You're a regular old Frankenstein's monster. Galgastani from Brigantis. She's the daughter of the necromancer Nybeth. She resented her father's debasement of human life and sought solace in the Order. When her brother Diavold fell victim to Nybeth's necromancy, she resolved to confront him. Together with Diavold, she set off to locate their father. She was fiercely protective of her brother, who is now cut off from the world of the living. Yeah, this is way different than what I got from you two before. Connected to Dark Knight somehow, but he will not speak on the matter. It seems he is connected to the Dark Knight somehow, but he will not speak on the matter. Huh. Huh. Interesting. We've heard before about a Dark Knight that had, like, infiltrated our group or whatever, right? And it seems like you're connected to the Dark Knights somehow, but you won't speak on the matter. Huh. Where exactly does it say you're from again, Holbrum? Your clan is unknown. Seems you're connected to the Dark Knights, but you won't speak on how. Alright, Holbrum, a little bit suspicious of you. It seems like you're against the Dark Knights, because the only way you would join me is if I said I was going to kill the Dark Knights, but maybe you're like a former Dark Knight or something? Maybe? Maybe. Or you're, you know, you're the traitor Dark Knight that we heard about in the Warren Report. Okay, so with that, we basically just have to move forward now. Oh, 60,000 Goth. They said raise it to 10,000, not raise it by 10,000, right? Did I read that wrong? I might have read that wrong in the cutscene. Bounty for Vice Bozek, wanted for plotting the assassination of Duke Ronway, now stands at 60,000 Goth. This is a princely sum, and bounty hunters now scour the lands for a chance at the purse. There have been strange sightings at Port Ashton, gateway to the war-torn Kryptonite lands. Bodies have been robbed from its cemetery, and residents thought dead have been seen on the streets. Resistance forces were dispatched to investigate, but have not been heard from since. The townspeople now avoid going out after dusk. Probably a good call. Okay, one thing I did want to check out with Diavold. Are you considered a zombie? You're not, actually. You're, like, special. You are a zombie, but you're specifically, like, a Frankenstein's monster zombie, so you're not considered a zombie for, you know, reasons, because then you wouldn't be able to level up, and I'd have to level you up with XP charms and all of that stuff. That's interesting. That's very, very interesting. Okay. Well, your stats are interesting, but I don't know if I'll be using you, Diavold. I could, of course, level these characters up with XP charms. I mean, should I? I mean, I'm probably going to want to use them since this is their route, because they'll probably have unique things to say, so you know what? Alright, so I got them to level 30. They're going to be leveled down anyway, but now I can use them in combat. They obviously have very good equipment. I put the headsman on Diavold, and you have the Urwhale mail, lightning gauntlets, Damascus leggings, and you have all of this stuff. Fortunately, I don't have any mage's mitts to put on you, but it's fine. We don't really need it. But yeah, I could use them in battles just to make sure they don't have any special dialogue or anything. So, welcome to the party, you two. You're both, like, semi-uniques, so I guess you'll go down here. I suppose. But yeah, I'll try to use you two a little bit more. Like I said, this is your route, so... And now you're leveled up to match. God, we're getting so many characters. I would use these dorks, but I doubt they're gonna have dialogue or anything. They're just named generics, so... Alrighty. Let's go ahead and see what Mount Hedonism has for us. Is this just gonna be the same fight it was before, basically? Let's, see. Yeah, we're dealing with a necromancer. This might be different than it was before, actually. I do want to use Uria. Let's take out the Neb and Donalto and replace them with Diavold and Oelius. Hobrum, you can leave, and Arcel, you can leave. There we go. That way I still have, like, most of my really strong squad. But, yeah. Alrighty. Cool, cool. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and auto-battle this one just to make it go a little bit faster. But, let's see how things look here and see if we can get any, dialogue or any of that jazz.
You are far from home, Denim of Goliath.
Ah, it's Cassandra.
Denim, you say? Then we are betrayed. Cursed sister.
Okay, yeah, this fight. I remember this fight.
Nothing I can't handle, Cressida. Go now. Inform Master Nybeth of our visitor.
What? And leave you here alone, Mother? You must permit me to stay, I beg you.
Do not worry yourself over me. Master Nybeth's artifact will serve, should it come to that. Now, get you gone.
Have care, Mother.
Denizens of the Abyss.
Yep, you're gonna do your whole thing. Okay, so that reminds me, I can probably... I might be able to get Cressida on this route if I manipulate the Chaos Frame a little bit. Because I'm not even sure if you can get her on law. I'll have to look into Cressida a little bit more. Yeah, you don't like me because I killed Moldova. I want to see if you'll talk to Oelius and Diavold. Alright, this is a dead Cassandra here. I guess they're not gonna say anything.
I did not think to need this now.
Whoa?
What? No! Nybeth has doomed me!
What? You had a Ring of Death? Oh my god, you had a Ring of Death! Whoa, that's crazy. If you had done this route first, you would have no idea what in the world that is. But it was like fake, or it failed you or something? Wow, that didn't happen last time, did it? Or did it and I just forgot because I didn't have the context for what that ring was? Well, that's wild. There's so many little details on all of these routes, my god. It was crazy just how different everything is. Definitely think, after playing this, I can confidently say that Tactics Ogre is probably the best strategy or TRPG series. Like, straight up. It's definitely up there with Final Fantasy Tactics for me, and I absolutely think Tactics Ogre is better than Tactics in some ways, which is never something I thought I would say, since Tactics was my favorite game, and is my favorite game still. But this is amazing, just how much stuff there is in it. It's so dense. I know a lot of that's because it had so many things added over years, because it had so many different versions, but my god, it blows most other things I've played out of the water. Alrighty. Ooh, Olivia got the nature thing now. That's good. Well, you got betrayed. You got betrayed. We gotta go ahead and put this on you, because that skill is strong. There you go. Enjoy. Alright, Bon Hamuba. Go ahead and hit it up. Vanquish the enemy leader. And it is just walk in and fight Cressida. And I'm not supposed to kill you, right? I'm supposed to let you escape, I believe. So I'm gonna go in with the same party, and once again, we'll just see the dialogue and stuff. The video's at 1 hour and 30 minutes now, so this isn't taking too long.
One false step near that pit, and they'll need no swords or sorcery to do us in.
That's true, Denim. Believe me, I've experienced this firsthand many times.
That you profane this temple can only mean my mother and I are forever parted.
It is she who profaned the dead. I'll not mourn her passing. Yield now, or rejoin her in the Everworld.
Who are you to judge? You who have slain legions in your war. The wage of your ambition is paid in the lives of others. You can never understand the prize for which we struggle.
You use souls and corpses for sport. No prize is worth such sacrilege.
I've no time to argue with the likes of you. I must focus on the task at hand, both for my sister and now my mother. Your corpse will make a fine gift for Master Nybeth. Denizens of the Abyss!
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if you were limited to Chaos or not. Because you might be limited to Chaos and I just didn't have the correct Chaos frame, because I know recruiting Cressida is kind of a pain in the ass. So it might be that I'll have to go back at some point, change some Chaos frame stuff around, and then I'll be able to recruit you on Chaos. Maybe I could do that like after I finish the neutral run here. As far as I understand as well, I'm also gonna have to redo the first chapter of Coda, according to someone. Because apparently to get further in Coda, I specifically need to have Kashua alive. So probably what I'm gonna do is just do the law route. Kashua will be alive, and then that will be my Coda ending. So that's probably how I'll handle things. It seems easiest that way. So the comment specifically mentioned that I could, like, go back and redo the decisions I made in Chaos to have that happen, but I would have to, like, redo fights and stuff, and if I'm already going to make sure Kashua lives in the law route, I see no reason to go through the trouble. Alright, this is a dead Cressida. I got her to low HP, and she didn't shift stone away, so I guess I do just have to defeat her here.
Master Nybeth, forgive me.
Sorry, Cressida. Goodbye.
Sir Gildas, are you here? Answer if you can hear me.
Man, this is so messed up. This whole we gotta go get Gildas back, but he's a zombie thing. I hate it so much. Luckily, these fights are going by like that. Super, super easy to make a ton of progress here. Alright, Damza. Ancient ruins of a mighty fortress constructed to defend the island of Deknagos from invasion. Alright, vanquish the enemy leader once again. And this is just Nybeth, right? Yeah, this is just Nybeth. Okay. So, I'm hoping you two actually have something interesting to say this time. My god. Let's get in here and see what we got.
The flesh has already begun to fail. I have yet to perfect my art. A living corpse incantation yields the subject undead. Resurrect restores life to the body, but does not for the soul. But Devold fared better than most. His memories remain intact. That's one hurdle cleared at least. But what is the mind without the body? Each new success brings only another failure. But such are the restraints I must work against. No small task restoring life to the dead. Another of my works a failure. Forgive me. Clearly it is not enough to call the soul back to a house no longer fit to hold it. But what if there were some means of leaving behind the shattered body? A transmigration of the soul. Perhaps that way lies the path to vanquish death. If I must resort to the tools of the Magi to learn the secrets I seek, then so be it. Ah, what's this? A visitor.
Please, Father, you must stop this. Put an end to this suffering.
What suffering? You can't mean my zombies. They attack of their own will. They cannot abide the living, and death is an agony. They simply seek more of their own, and I have given them hope. It is gratitude I am owed, not resentment. Don't spout that tired doctrine the Church passes for truth. You were too weak to save Devold's soul. What makes you think you can save these others?
I'll not turn my back on them and run as you did. I do not despair of life as you, Father. I revel in each moment.
Ever the self-righteous one. A quality I found endearing once. I will not enjoy killing you, but I see no other way.
Damn, what a piece of shit.
Denizens of...
Yeah, Nybeth, we've heard it many, many times before, friend. Don't you worry. Alright, well, all I gotta do is just beat up Nybeth, and then this fight's over, and at least Oelius got some interesting things to say. Although I would like to see if Devold has anything cool to say as well. But the dialogue is so weird about when it will go off and when it won't.
Sir Gildas!
Ah, thank you, dialogue. This is what I want. This is what I long for.
Suffering. Pain.
No use talking to him. He is beyond the gift of thought. His flesh is failing now, though I scarce expect you to understand. I had such high hopes after his first few revivals. Alas, for him, there will be no escape from death.
Poor Gildas, damn it. Especially now that I know how incredibly cool you are. Oh. And you even hit Yuria, your paramour. No, gonna have to put you down, friend. Sorry about it. We should be killing you in just a second, so I should probably just, not even cut again here. Just gonna take a second, and then I can just finish off Nybeth and be good. But, like I said, I do want to put you out of your misery. A little bit of a waste here, but there you go.
What fell change has come upon me?
Gildas!
Denham, you are unharmed. That is well. That is... God!
No.
No!
Damn it all. That sucks. But like I said, I wanted to put him out of his misery. And boy did I. So we did what we set out to do. Now I just gotta finish off Nybeth. That's a dead Nybeth.
An unfitting end to my research.
Wait! Nybeth!
Damn you, necromancy spell that allows you to change it to a crow. Oh well, we won. We put Gildas out of his misery. I'd call that a victory. Alrighty. Got a bastard sword for our trouble, not that I really give a shit. And there we are. Level everyone up.
She says she wants to return to Goliath and will not listen to reason, the wretched girl.
It is only half a day's journey, Your Grace. Why not indulge her?
Indulge her? When our ranks are filled with men and women eager to see home and hearth again? Besides, we need Kashua here if we're to keep Denham close.
I understand. Permit me to speak with her.
Gladly.
God, what a sleazeball. Old bastard.
A word, Sybil. Have you seen Kashua?
Kashua? I have not. Not since the noon bread, in truth.
I see. On your way. I hope she has not done anything rash.
Denham,
And here we're gonna get the Lancelot scene, I imagine.
I am alone without you.
Yeah, that didn't really change at all. That didn't really change at all. There's no reason to show that. Alright, so we are good there. Now what am I doing? Back to Almorica, I guess. And that is pretty much it. Boom.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Your Grace.
Yes, yes, be seated. The Dark Knights have agreed to an informal meeting. We must convince them that we seek a truce with the Buckram. Naturally, with the Dark Knights mediating the negotiations. It's almost too good to be true. I needn't tell you I have no intention of forging a truce. Branton must die if we are to realize our ambitions. Besides, what assurance have we that he would abide by such an agreement? Too many have died to end this with half measures.
Then we move forward with our plans to retake Rhyme.
What? We can't openly defy the Dark Knights?
The prospect unmans you? It would not be the first time you have faced them in battle.
They think us weary of fighting, and that shall be their undoing. Their conceit blinds them. They will not expect us to fight any more than they will expect us to win.
We will seize Sir Lancelot at the parley. The Dark Knights won't dare move against us while we hold their high champion.
And what of the Buckram forces at Rhyme?
Your company will recapture the city.
How are we meant to reach her, much less take her? While one man or two might approach undetected, an entire company is likely to draw notice.
True, you cannot hope to cross Golborza without alerting them.
Right. Golborza is out, and they will have eyes along the coast. The Burnham Massif rises to the west, but you can't think we'll scale mountains to reach them?
Why not? It's the last thing they would expect.
There's no one else I can trust with this.
Dark news, Your Grace. Caritanai has fallen.
No need for alarm, all goes as planned. We witnessed the death rattle of Balbatos's men. We drew down our numbers at Caritanai to lure them to one place. The easier to snuff them out. It aids in our deception of the Dark Knights as well. They will think us desperate. Our hero should be capable of dealing with Caritanai as well, no? Good. Now, we'd best be going. There's much to be done.
Yeah, well, let's just have Denham do everything.
We move, Your Grace.
Yeah, God, Denham's such a lapdog. Oh, I hate it. Okay, so we're moving on, Caritanai. Okay. Shouldn't be too wild here. And is there anything interesting in the Warren report to check out? We already know what most of these things are saying. Party put him to rest for a second time, setting his soul free. Yep, current whereabouts are unknown. 60,000 goth on Vice's head. Oh yeah, I can look at you three. Wallister serving with the Order of Shadowscale. He is a spellbinder with an air of confidence about him. Before war broke out, he had a small apothecary in Almorica. He joined the resistance when his wife became a casualty of the conflict. In the early days, he put his experience to use by gathering herbs and preparing medicinal concoctions. When Duke Ronway was imprisoned upon the defeat of the Wallister army, he resolved to take up arms. Despite his advanced years, he does not shy from battle. Yeah, you're 62. Wallister serving with the Order of Shadowscale. When war broke out, she was a mage knight with the Knights of Almorica. She was present at the first engagement between Galgastani and Wallister forces at the Archaeopolis of Rhyme. She takes great pride in fighting for the Wallister, but as a result tends to be overcritical and hard-headed. She has deep respect for Leonar, who rallied the knights together after Duke Ronway's capture. Taciturn and Ernest Wallister at the Knights of Almorica, who serves in the Order of Shadowscale. He was garrisoned in Rhyme when the Bakram invaded, and fought them alongside the Zenobian Knights. Upon the fall of Rhyme, he broke through enemy lines and returned to Almorica. He has stared death in the face many a time, yet lives on. Yeah, wow, you've been through some shit. To death of the Hierophant, he rode in the lands. Queen Vernata. Yep, she led her board the King of Sun. And Nybeth. He fled after facing the hands. Cressida continued her work after the downfall of the Kingdom of Galgastan, but was later slain. Continues to launch strikes. Yeah, we're still gonna have to deal with Zabos. Moldova. And Cassandra. Yep. Here we go. Nybeth had given her a means to avoid death, but there was no effect and she perished. Yeah, see, that's the interesting part there. Okay, in any talk, Chris and I keep captured. Captured Keep from the Wallister Resistance. The assault was led by Zabos, close age to late Hierophant Balbabos. He played a key role in Blood War and is wanted for crimes committed against the people of Valeria. But yeah, the Duke wants this to happen because we're gonna use our apparent weakness to capture Lancelot, apparently. Remnants of the Galgastani army currently hold up in Krythnai Keep are now calling for fellow survivors to return to their post. It is not known how many soldiers have answered the call. The Galgastani also plan to execute several Wallister-resistant soldiers in the days to come, including wanted criminal Vice Bozek. Rest in peace, Vice. Alright, now we get into Krythnai, and we gotta make our way through here. So, vanquish the enemy leader is our only objective, and I think, yeah, this... Oh god, it's you. Oh god, it's you. Ugh. What was your name, Gildora? Oh, I hate you. I hate everything about you. Well, let's get the murder squad in here to do a big murder on you. Let's put Murden in. Murden's good at murdering. So I'll just... Actually, I don't even need to use the AI here because it's more effective for me to just... Since it's not kill all enemies, it's more effective for me to just do it myself. I just have to vanquish the leader.
Over here! He's on the roof!
There's Vice. Run, Vice, run!
Piss and blood. What? The Wallister?
Vice, are you alright?
I can look after myself.
That was comical.
You! After him! I'll deal with these!
The super racist is back! Well, that seemed slightly different, because Vice is on the run.
I will avenge my lord! For Balbatos!
Will you? Goodbye, Gildora.
Forgive me, Balbatos.
Later. Not gonna miss you.
No time to rest. Krythnai will be ours again.
Alright, we gotta go in here and kick Zabos' ass. Whew. We're getting there though. I've already gotten all of the characters that are unique to this thing. I just need to finish this route and possibly get the last name generic if I care. I don't even really care about the unit. I more so care about the additional dialogue that we get for interacting with this unit. So we will see. Now I just gotta beat up Zabos. And that is the dead Zabos. shaman sisters OP. That's all I got to say.
Defeat is a bitter draught.
Bye-bye. Alrighty, so now we just gotta see what happens now.
Vice, are you there? If you can hear me, answer!
Did you think to buy my loyalty by saving my life?
I only wanted to help.
Do me no favors. I swear to you, someday you'll regret saving me.
Vice, wait!
Okay, Vice. Continue to be a little shit, I guess. My god. I see a lot of this is just going to be chasing Vice around and being like, Vice, come join us. He's going to be like, no, I don't like you. And he's going to run away. At least we got a bunch of level ups there. Cool. So now we are off to Mount Webry, I believe. Yep, because we gotta go, over the mountains, because we've captured Krytonai, so now we gotta go do that. Any updates on the Warren reports? There's probably updates for you, and Zabos, and that is all. And then any talk? Resistance forces have once again captured Krytonai Keep. High Commander Zabos is slain in the battle. The Galgastani stragglers who had continued fighting the Resistance are now no more. Peace has returned to Krytonai at last. The whereabouts of former Resistance soldier Vice Bozek, who had been held at the castle, are not known. Alright, off to Webry. Was this the battle against Gamp again? I don't quite remember. This is not a battle against Gamp. Huh. Well, this battle looks different. It's a bunch of dragons, and then these dorks? Weird. Okay. Kind of interested in seeing exactly what in the world is going on here. This might be a, I don't see a leader to kill, so this might be, defeat everything.
We can ill afford casualties before we've even reached Rhine. Be careful.
Yep, this is just vanquish the enemy. Alrighty, well. Whoopsie. They finished that a little bit faster than I thought they would. Alrighty, well, we missed Denim saying steady on, the real battle lies ahead. But that's fine. Okay. Well, we gotta continue. Get off the mountain. That one took quite a minute, but they finished up at the end a little bit faster than I thought they would. Also, everybody survived, and nobody fell off a cliff. Very, very proud of all of you. Thank you for not falling off a cliff. Ooh, that's a new skill? For you? Uh-oh. Iria, what is this? Because this is different than your echoing voice. Doubles the duration or increases the range. I don't actually know what doubling the duration does, really? Because as far as I understand, you just use it, and it doesn't like... Yeah, it uses it, and then it's not like it keeps playing on your turn every time, I don't think. So, I'm not totally sure what that does, but I'll take off Recruit. I'm not really using it anyway, and put on Resounding Voice so you have better range, because that seems useful. Alright, nothing in the Warren report after that, I don't believe. No updates or anything. Yeah, alright. Let's just go ahead and get to Rhyme. It's about time we got to Rhyme.
I don't understand what you're doing.
Is Vice still gonna run in and murder?
I assure you I do. You'll make a most valuable hostage. Though in truth we had hoped to capture Lancelot, not his second. Fool! Hadn't you guessed the true purpose of this meeting? We were prepared to hand these isles over to Almorica. You've thrown away your one chance at greatness. Silence! I cannot bear such arrogance. Grown tired of Branton, have you? Thought to find a new puppet? We need no borrowed steel to crush the buckram. Lena, the time is ripe.
As you say. Send word to Denham. Tell him everything is in place. The enemy must not hear of this. Not one whisper.
Understood, my lord.
Your armies already march? When? How? Ha! You can't truly think we'd tell you. You'll pay dearly for this. Were I you, I should be more worried about myself. You're safe enough. For a time. After all, you're no good to us dead. Until Rime falls, you will remain here as our guest.
Okay, yeah, that scene was a lot different. When with the Dragoon, I don't really care about all these things. Use a recruit skill I would like to get for the 3 intelligence charms. That would be neat. I mean, I just have to use it, so... These are just generic enemies. Yeah, the victory conditions are vanquish the enemy, so... Alright, this is going to be another one where I just go pretty quickly here. Oelius, you can have the recruit skill. And I'll just use it on you really quickly. Right now you have like Sanctuary and stuff. I do want to get rid of Sanctuary and give you Mother's Blessing instead. There you go. Alright, that looks good. And I'll just manually control you and get us through this with the recruit skill so I can get those intelligence charms.
Barkram marauders, hear me! You trespass on Wallister soil!
Yeah, you hear that?
You defile the noble city of Rime with your presence. Throw down your weapons and quit this place!
How's this? Where did they come from?
What matter? The Dark Knights will make quick work of them.
Will they?
You! My brother's death is on your head!
De Mosma, we've just received word. They hold Sir Balzaphon hostage.
What? Oh, they force our hand. Damn them! We must withdraw.
Do not look to Lodis to save you. See how they leave you in your hour of need?
He's right. The Dark Knights do not come. We're alone.
Faith, mage, I pull a hair for Lodis. We can handle this rabble. Past time we put these Wallister in their place. Come on then.
Alright, sir. I'd like to see you try.
So much for reasoning with them.
You tried, Denim. There we go. We won. Whew. Once again, they cleared it a little bit faster than I thought they would. But we got it. Whew. Rime is ours once again, just like Denim just said. Alright, we got our 3 int charms because I did use the recruit skill, so yay, we can throw those on some characters later.
My lord, I've just come from Rime. We've retaken the city.
Well done. Your Grace, I'll send word to our forces at Almorica. Have them begin their march for Fidok.
Yes, with all haste. We cannot afford them a moment's reprieve.
Sir Balzaphon, thank the star you're unharmed.
With me, now!
It's shut tight, sir.
To the side.
Just bumping off the door.
Gone. Hells! Wait. The Duke!
Yep, the Duke still dies either way. Good! Screw that guy.
Who holds the power now? Your Grace.
Damn, Vice, you're not looking good. But you're here to assassinate the Duke.
What madness has taken you, Vice? You've your blade to the wrong throat, friend.
You put a bounty on his head. I think he has the blade to the correct throat.
Leonard! Oh, thank the Father.
I was hoping you'd keep away.
Cease this at once, Vice. Why turn on your staunchest ally, your liege?
Quiet, traitor. You yourself said...
Vice, you're wounded. Throw down your sword, I'll bind your wounds myself. End this vice.
And be discarded like so much refuse. I know what becomes of those who've outlived their usefulness.
Please, a pardon. I'll issue a pardon. Just spare my life.
Oh my god, this stupid shit. Stab him, Vice. Cut his fucking throat.
Your braying's loud in my ears, old man.
There we go. God, Ronway is such a scumbag. I hate him so much.
He's gone.
Well, I mean, I suppose this is the better ending than you got before, Vice, where you were just crying for me while you were being hung from the gallows.
No. By the Great Father, no!
Yeah, I can't say I'm too sad about that. God, I hate him so much. Okay. Vice. He then met his end at the hands of resistance soldiers. Ronway. Massacred Balmusa, he overthrew Hierophant Balbatus and took control of Krytonai. However, he was assassinated during the attempt to recapture Rhyme from the Bakram. And anything else here to look at? Thank you as always, Warren. I appreciate you still updating things while you're chilling in hell. That's very nice of you. I know you got a lot on your plate at the moment, but I appreciate you staying on top of things. Okay, so now we just move to Almorica.
Can we truly take Fidok Castle?
Can we afford to doubt? The die has already been cast.
Oh wow! Another Witcher. A fourth Witcher. Specifically in the Resistance. Interesting. I don't know if they just kind of put that there as like a generic thing, or if there is any... I mean, I'm doubting there's no real big story significance to that, but confirmed, a fourth Witcher. Deneb. Oh my god. Deneb, Serene, Beelzebub, and Resistance. You know, what a weird first name. What a weird first name. Resistance Witcher. I'm an idiot, I'm sorry. I'm sleepy, okay? So I'm gonna say stupid shit.
Perhaps we might hold out against the Bakram host, but against the Dark Knights?
How can we continue on this course without His Grace's guiding hand? We cannot!
You would suggest some peaceful resolution to this. Now!
He's right. We should attack now. Strike before they have time to shore up their defenses.
Time. We have no time. Certainly not for fighting amongst ourselves. Recall what the Duke struggled for. Recall his dream. Do not tell me you have forgotten. Why have we been fighting all these long months? For the Wallister? Was it to claim this island as our own? From some base greed? No. I say no. If we were driven by avarice, the Galgastani would have little cause to follow us, or indeed to do anything but resist us. For what have we bled, I ask you? Who are our enemies? Hierophant Balbatos of Galgastan, yes. And Branton Morn of the Bakram and the Dark Knights. It is these men who have forced our people to sacrifice so much, who have tortured and trampled the people under well-shod heels. While they remain standing, true peace will find no purchase on these isles. We must remember, friends, that this is why we fight. To bury them. Even should it mean my death, I go willingly in the knowledge that I gave every ounce of flesh, every dram of blood to this end. We have the right in this conflict. Justice is on our side, and so are we compelled to action.
Yes, you're right. For the people, if not for ourselves.
At least Leonard gets a pretty damn cool speech in this path. Good job, Leonard.
And for His Grace's memory, We must carry on his struggle.
Sir Leonard, what would you have us do?
Lay siege to Fidok Castle. Tear her down brick by brick. Fidok's walls are stout, but a castle is only as strong as its garrison. The buckram within stir no fear in me. The problem is the Dark Knights. If the knights were to ride in force, we would crumble before them. Therefore, I propose a two-pronged attack to divide their strength. I will lead one division and Denham the other. Are we agreed? One of us from the south, the other from the west. I will leave that choice to you.
Okay, I get to choose which way I want to attack here. Alright, cool. Well, Warren report, you got anything for me? Nope. And I don't see anything in that list as it scrolls through real quick. Alright, off to Fidok. We are making short work, so I get to go to the west or the south. This one's a longer battlefield. I think I'll take the west. I don't remember which one I took before, but let's go west. Dum ba da da dum. All right. So is this a interesting battle, or is this just a? I think it's just defeat you, isn't it? Well, no, you don't have all the buff cards or whatever. Okay, so it must just be defeat all enemies. No, vanquish the enemy leader. Never mind. Okay, so I will be controlling my characters for this because it's just so much easier. Let's put Mathai back in. Mathai's been out of the battles here, so I'm gonna control things and I'll kill this dork really quickly here. Should be pretty fast.
Denham of Goliath, is it? Impressive to lead the great Wallister armies at such a tender age. And yet here, the record of your conquests comes to an end.
Does it? We shall see about that, Mercure. Oh, that's specifically what Yuria's songs do. That's what it means by the songs last longer. Because this buff just stays around. It's not a one-time use thing like some of the other buffs that we get. It seems like this just stays around for a certain duration rather than gets used up like Spell Strike does. Interesting. Ugh, this bastard was so annoying. Kept running away from me. Your preempt was adorable.
If we have failed, then there is no stopping them.
Bye-bye. Should have ran away from me. Should have stood in your spot and got hit by summons. It's very, very simple. Cool. Got a Gloom Orb. A thank you. And there we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Alrighty, yeah, I think that was pretty much exactly the same as before. But here we are, the Fidok Great Hall. Vanquish the enemy leader. And the enemy leader is Ozma, which should not be too terribly difficult. So that's good. We'll be able to wrap this up nice and quickly. So, Ozma, prepare to be vanquished.
Not a soul. Huh? Kashua? What are you doing here?
This is different.
Come to my rescue? Such a brave knight.
Oh!
What? Why?
Oh shit, Leonard just gets killed by Kashua?
Ah, there you are, Kashua.
Lancelot!
It's dangerous here. We're leaving the castle. Come with me.
My lord, I thought you were on the field.
Glad to see you still live, Ozma.
Sir Balsaphon awaits you without.
The hour grows late. Take whoever's left and leave the castle.
Sister! Strength, Leonor.
The time for strength passed. It's in your hands now.
No!
Wow, Leonard just gets, wow, you just get sucker, not punched, but sucker stabbed by Kashua, and then that's it.
Leave this one to me. The princess must be kept safe.
You will have ample opportunity to avenge your brother later, Ozma.
I will show restraint.
We leave at once.
Alrighty.
Kashua will never mourn you as I mourned Oz. Think on that as your blood wets these stones.
Alright, I'll think about it as I blast you with summon spells. Believe me, I'll think super hard.
Wait! No! Kashua!
Alrighty. Nothing too crazy. Well, I say nothing too crazy. I mean the battle, not the scenes that just happened. The scenes that just happened were pretty crazy. So, alright, Ozma. Let's, work on you. Alrighty. There we go.
No. Oz, you are unavenged. Glory. Glory to Lodis.
Later, Ozma.
Why did she go with them? What could she be thinking?
Phew. 3 hours on the video now. I might have to grab myself a snack soon. Oh, I didn't win with a knight in the battle party. Whoopsie. Alright. Let us continue.
At Almorica, those words Leonor spoke to us, did he truly mean what he said? Have I done right or wrong?
Oh yeah, that is the end there, because that's normally where, last time I fought Kashua and Lancelot, and then... Yeah. Okay, so we're on chapter 4 now. Cool.
The buckram reeled as rumor after rumor flooded in, following the fall of Fidok Castle. The leader of their enemy, a youth scarce old enough to shave.
So this should be exactly the
a
same.
man unworthy of their trust. The Dark Knights routed. But above all else, the news that King Dorgalua's daughter still lived.
Well, that's different.
In their desperation, the people wept. They yearned for a righteous leader, a savior to bring them prosperity. The Lady Kashua was the answer to their prayers. Lancelot Tartaros, mouthpiece of the Holy Lodician Empire, recognized Kashua as the rightful heir to the Valerian throne. The quarrel over succession was officially laid to rest. By Lancelot's accounting, this prior unrest, as he named it, stemmed not from a deep-rooted divide between clans, but instead from the misdeeds of a handful of power-hungry men. The history books would speak of no great Valerian war. Yet only the landed and the nobility paid any service to Lancelot's tale. For those who resented the ascendancy of the buckram, words made a poor sound. While the lie of the battlefield had changed, the war raged on. What had once been seen as a clash of clans became a rift between rulers and the ruled, a struggle to break free from the yoke of oppression.
Interesting. So wait. No, I'm misremembering, aren't I? I was thinking... Cause yeah, no, wait, we had that fight with Oz there, and then the whole fight with Cashua and Lancelot is later. Okay, yeah, I just checked to re-verified. Yeah, that fight later, I thought it was swapping out that fight with one with Ozma, where Lancelot runs away with Cashua instead of me having to fight Cashua and Lancelot. But no, later in chapter 4, we specifically, corner them at the exact same place again, and then we fight Lancelot and Cashua, and then that's where you have the decision with Cashua and all that. So there's one thing left for neutral that I have to do in this route. My brain is mush at this point because it's quite late and I've been doing this for a hot minute, but I just want to go ahead and wrap it up. So let's continue. Okay, yeah, I just skipped that. I don't think there was anything different there. Alright, now we're into chapter 4. Let us cling together.
The princess has not been seen since the ceremony.
Okay, yeah, there wasn't anything with that cutscene. So now's where we have to go meet with the Order of Falaha, where I murdered a bunch of them last time. So there's one final character I can get here, and then we can end things off, and we're basically done with neutral. Where we won't see anything different. The other things that could change we'll see in the law route. So let me check on this character. Okay, so I have to do a few fights to get to this character. Do I think this is going to be worth it? Probably not. Am I still going to do it? Yeah, because it's just... Basically, we get to a certain battle and we can recruit Surya and this character, and I don't know how important it's going to be, but it's going to be a different thing to show, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it despite me being very sleepy and having to go through a few fights to get there, but hopefully they won't be too fast, they won't be too bad. A lot of these fights I don't have to show anything, because they're just going to unfold the exact same way, so... Alright, had to go through quite a few battles, had to come over here and do Mount Hedon, had to do some stuff at Hagia Bonanuba, had to do everything at Brigantis Castle, but now we just go to Chrysaro, and it says after going to Chrysaro, this opens up a new talk option, the Pirates of Quadriga Fortress. Yep. Got that. And then you just go to Quadriga. Alrighty. Oof, okay, now, and this is the final thing for neutral. So I can be done, and then we can get started with law next time, which will be cool. So, yeah. Let's, go ahead and get started. So, it says... Huh. Interesting. Okay, I don't see Surya here. Surya's supposed to be here as far as I understand, but let's see what happens.
What's the self-styled leader of the resistance doing in these parts? Come to beg our help, have you? Or perhaps you've come to convert the free seas to your cause?
Interesting. A captain of pirates that is a cleric. What free seas, pirate? Will you aid us? So I have to say, will you aid us?
Would you join us? What use this badgering of our own people? We've got steel and men. Use them to serve Valeria.
We answer only to the wisdom of the Father and the cruelty of the sea. Why help your sort? Power-hungry men fighting to soak their lands with blood.
And we will vanquish you like the pirates you are.
You're more spine than rumoured, have it? Sounds like the girl was telling the truth. A truce, then. Our swords could use the rest. And there's someone I'd have you meet, a girl by the name of Syria.
There you go.
Syria? What's Syria doing with pirates?
There's no pirates here, lad. You're looking at what's left of the Liberation Front.
You only need trust us a moment. We'll talk after you met the girl.
All right. If this is a trap, know that retribution will be swift.
Well, there we go, and the battle immediately ends as long as you say things right.
Front was destroyed.
Captain Elrig and his men were at sea when Bode was attacked. It was by chance alone I found them when I did. Docked at Rhyme. I've been watching you from afar. It seems you've gone from playing the hero to being one.
There are few who would give me such credit. Will you join us, Saria? I feel we share much the same goals.
Okay, so you can get you can get Saria on this route. Cool.
I would be honored. You saved my life at Bode. I would fain return the favor.
Alrighty, and there we go, and we got the final character that we can get, Elrig here, the pirates, and I already have Saria, so there we go! More party members! There you are. Welcome to the crew, Elrig. Were you worth having to do all that stuff again? I don't know, but at least we got to see a cool cutscene for you. Also, let me refresh myself on this. Not commonplace for caravans to be beset by bandits, pirates attack merchant vessels abandoned. Protection of sea trade is important. Quadriga Force is said to be one of many strongholds. Yeah, last time, we had the same thing last time, I believe, but it wasn't that. It wasn't the Liberation Front hanging out there. Alrighty. Well, with that, we are done with neutral, as far as I understand. And next time, we can just move right into law. And then I'll do the law route, and then when we get to the law, and then when we finish up the law route, I can do all of Coda. So, we're getting there. We're getting there. And I need some sleep, so hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.